Hey, welcome to the channel. We are working on diesel. So, the only thing I've done is clean it, hone it, and blew out all my oil squirters. Been just kind of just cleaning it. There's nothing special about it. I did roll, well, I didn't roll them in, but I put in new main bearings. I used King, where'd the box go? Let's see. Yeah, these are like King SI bearings or something. Part number right there. And if it's mirrored, because, you know, camera stupid nonsense, MB5599SI for 6.9 or 7.3. They're really nice bearings, but show you the condition of the ones that came out. I'll flip the camera around here in a second, but this engine was in really good shape. I didn't have a whole lot of problems with it, and you can see nice and smooth. No drag. The only drag that's in it right now, and it's not freewheeling, is because I used a very heavy assembly oil. But this thing is smooth as silk, and that's what I wanted. Standard crank, standard bore. So it's in really good shape. Flip the camera around. So you can see the little marks. Nothing crazy. There's like the slightest little ridge right here. But this engine did not smoke, didn't have blow by. I just did a quick hone. And I probably would have honed it a tad bit more, but I need new stones after doing this one, so. But this will be plenty for this engine. The piston doesn't come all the way up the bore. It actually stops where that ringland is. There's like, you can barely feel that ridge. And this is a 440,000 mile engine. So this is in really good shape. So we're gonna be soaking pistons. I just set this one in there. This fluid was clear, but you can see the carbon just melting off of it. And the stuff I used is Power Solve. I don't know what vintage this is or how like bad it is for you, but it is very good at taking the carbon off of these pistons. So I gotta go and get myself a piston ring compressor because I don't have one. And then, well, either I'm go and get one or make one, because I don't know if anybody's got one near me. But we can see some bearings. So main. This is the thrust bearing. Here's another main. So you can kind of see the health check of this engine. And these are dirty, I know. I had them wiped down when I was inspecting them, but they've been sitting here while I've been cleaning. So all of these are in beautiful shape. Nothing out of the ordinary. Same with these. The only two. This one had a burn spot. And I think that was just from I would say either engine imbalance or this bearing wasn't made very well. Because it's only that spot. There's the other side of the bearing doesn't have anything. So, and then this one where a piece of trash went through it. So only two lowers had any damage, and these are some of the rods. Really not bad. Like just a little bit of trash went through them, and that could have just been a bad filter or you see the weird spot right there. That might have been me taking it out, so. But these bearings were in really good shape overall. Sorry, I'm still sick. I don't mean to be a snot goblin. Let's see if I can push this one out. This is the one that made me go, I should put bearings in it, even though I didn't want to. Come on out. I don't want to unbolt you. Ugh. There we go. So this is the only one that I had concerns about. And same thing, piece of trash went through it. So, nothing crazy, nothing major. Engine's in great shape. Cam bearings look awesome. Even the camshaft itself is in beautiful shape. All the lobes are in really good shape. No funky pitting, no weirdness. So, we're in real good shape there. Cylinder heads, I gotta go through them, but the pre-cups actually look like they're brand new. Oh, this thing is heavy. So you can see a little bit of ash because I've run some oil in it. Nothing major. But these cups look like they were replaced. So I'm gonna pull all the valves out of this, do a valve job, quick and dirty. Clean these heads up, and we've got head studs. Even the oil pump was in great shape. Like I don't have anything to complain about. We got head studs, so. I won't be putting the heads on while it's on this rickety engine stand. This is 500 pounds. So as soon as I get the rotating assembly and short block done, we're gonna be right at the limit. And this thing's already starting to feel it. So we have to put that on the ground once I get the short block done. So we can put the heads back on it. I'm gonna modify this stand, set up for a 390, but I'm gonna modify it so I can set the 7.3 on it, because after we get it put back together and I go through my injectors, make sure they're all good, we'll be running it outside of the truck, because I got this burned one, so gotta go through them, do the pop test. I'll be getting a pop tester. And in a box somewhere around here, I have 7 other injectors I can steal parts from, so I just gotta find the box. It fell somewhere in there, so. But yeah, so that's the progress so far. And then we can put all this stuff back on it and toss the engine in the truck. Got the 390 finished up. It's safe, don't worry. Sitting on a tire and a piece of wood. We got the headers on it, I need collectors. But this is all put together and ready to go back in the truck, so we making progress here. Still gotta clean all this junk up, but trying to decide on a color, and I think I'm gonna go with cat yellow, only because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 back there, 4 cans. So I figured, you know, why not? And then we'll get back on this. We'll actually build this. And I've got a Dominator to run that. That's probably gonna be the worst condition engine I ever put together. I can just, I have a feeling. But got the heads, the intake, and the coils and the Dominator. So that's gonna be a fun one. So I'm gonna go run some errands and I'll be back. So take it easy. Bottom end is together. Rotates over nice and smooth. I got the oil pump on it. This is packed full of assembly lube. So we don't have any dry starts, even though this thing, I'll be cranking this to prime it once I get the whole thing assembled. About to put the pan on it and start finishing the short block. I want to get the short block done so I can get the heads over here, clean this mess up, and tear down the heads and start going through them, which are still outside. So making progress, that's all that matters. Carnage report. I don't know if these are factory. They've got the dampener inside. They kind of have that comp cam finish, so I don't know. That's not the Carnage. This is a little crunchy. This is the valve rotator. Sits underneath, rotates the valves. The reason why I think this failed is, check that out. This valve is hammered. She is done. So that, and then, can you see the ledge in that? My rocker's done too. So, that's only this head. So now I gotta look at the other head. I know it's dark, but smooth, 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 smooth. All right, so we're good here. All right, so we got one rocker, one valve, possibly a rotator, and then these bad boys. Cracked, which to be expected, but look how far that one goes. Right up to the firing. So that one's bad. Wipe this off real quick. Cracked. They go equal, a little bit less on that one, but still almost up to the firing. So that's 2 down. Oh, look at that. Cracked. 3. Well, what do you know? Cracked. Common for the pre-cups. It is what it is. I don't have any cracked valves in this head or guides or anything like that. So my heads are in good shape. I just had one bad valve and bad pre-cup. So the engine's looking good though. All this is in great shape. So head studs are on it. Got to go through both heads and deal with that. But it sucks when you find this kind of mess. It's a good thing I'm going through the hits, or else I probably would have missed that. That's a good one. So, yep, Carnage update on the 7.3, and it's a mess in my shop. So I picked up this amazing Amazon Bay crap. It actually is halfway decent. But watch. Start chattering. I'm not a big fan of that. None of the other injectors did that. 1600 PSI and 1700, so they're weak, but I can shim them back up. But this one, I don't know. Do not know. But anyways, I got, I think, 6 more to do. So we'll see how those go. So this is a standard injector, and I paid $45 for it. It's the newest one I got. And just watch. it just leaks out. Comes right out the return. And you try to get any pressure on it, it just immediately bleeds down. To like really crank it, and it just shoots diesel out. So don't buy standard. They're junk. It's not supposed to just bleed off like that. It's pretty pathetic. Wouldn't even hold 1,000. The other ones would hold 1,000, no problem. All right, that's the pile of bad ones. There are 6 that are terrible. 3 popped off, 3 didn't. They were full of crap. Like, they sprayed on the back wall of this bucket, and it was just like this murky brown rust. It was nasty. But those are all junk. These are all within 100 psi of each other. So I will clean and shim these, and we should be good to go. I just need to get them to 1900, 1950-ish. We can throw them in this. So I'm just gonna run those. New valve. Got new springs coming for this with new valve stem seals. So I can lap the valves, get these heads back on that. I have all my seals. So this will be assembled soon. I want to get this thing put together. I want my truck back so bad. I've been dying. Fix the pan so the pickup tube's not smashed into it. I mean, everything's looking good. It's got dust on it. It's not a big deal. It's all sawdust. No worries there. But yeah, that worked out pretty good for, I think, 90 bucks. Can't complain. And I came with this one, which I put the bend in it so that I can aim it in the bucket so I don't spill everything everywhere. Oh, and these are my push rods. They're taking a bath, so don't worry about that. But yeah, no, that Amazon pressure tester worked out great. And I got more injectors to test on a Yanmar diesel coming up, so that should be a nice tool to have. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna kick it. Lights out.